So let's kick off our election coverage by dropping in on one of the almost 14,000 polling stations that are open around the country. If you are eligible to vote and haven't already, you have until 8 p.m. tonight to cast your ballots and have your say on the next president of Korea. So let's speak to our Lee Unshin, who joins us from a polling station in central Seoul. Unshin, we last spoke to you around 3 hours ago, and there are a few people coming through. How's it looking now?
Morning, Mark. So, as you said, I've been here at this polling station in Jung-gu District, an area known as the center of the capital, as well as the center of the nation's politics and economy. So, I've been here since before the polling station opened, and so far for the past 4 hours or so, I've seen some, not too many, but some voters coming in to cast their ballots. I guess you could call them early birds. And I actually had the chance to talk to some of the voters, and some seemed pretty concerned that their favored candidate is not getting enough support, and some definitely seem confident that their pick is going to be the next leader of South Korea. Regardless, they all seem very determined, and they're saying that this is our civic duty as well as their right to show up and cast their ballot. Let's turn to one voter and hear what he had to say.
I voted because this is my right and a way to make my voice heard. All throughout my life, I haven't missed a single presidential election.
So like I said, very determined voters out there. Unlike early voting, today voters can only cast their ballot at their designated polling stations, which are shown on the election pack you should have received through the mail. At this particular station, I've also seen a few people coming in and being directed to go to a different polling place. But since the stations are open till 8 p.m. local time, they have plenty of time, I'd say roughly about 10 hours, to go find the right station to make their vote count.
Okay, well, that's good to know. It's not like the early voting system where you could vote anywhere. You have to go to the right place. And are you able to give us a sense of how many people might show up there today? We are hearing that turnout could be very high in this election.
Right. So far, not too many voters have turned up at this particular station, but it's important to remember that if you look at some of the past cases, on the 16th and 18th presidential elections, we've seen the highest voter turnout rate between noon to 2 p.m. So maybe I'll see more voters this afternoon. Also, let's not forget, many residents have already voted. The nation saw one of the highest early voting turnouts throughout the two-day period from last Thursday to Friday. Some 11 million voters, that's some 26% of total registered voters, by the way, hit polling stations early to cast their vote. And historically, a high early voting rate results in an overall higher turnout, which is expected to be over 80% this year. And many say that that could be a record. So it is an exciting day for many reasons, more and more voters will swing by, and I'll make sure to keep you posted throughout the day.